You got that wrong. It's the smell. It's the smell. The smell of cat shit. The indefinable odor of the feline. Yes, it's true.
Maybe we'll see.
Maybe today we'll get a chance to sight the small feline, which leaves large clumps of shit, which I was clean. Which I'm doing for a fee, I might add.
Oh, there is incentive. I was wondering why you
No, I just fucking get off and come in here, pick it through gravel, put Tootsie Rolls. Like, now that's 2 days worth of cat shit. Now I ask you. Oh, there's that smell. Fuck, that is almost amazing. What? Yeah, but fuck, I don't create this much shit in 3 days. I'm 230 fucking pounds, you know? Like, what the hell is this cat doing? You know? Fuck, man.
Is there any plants missing?
I know it's not a tiger because we'd see it. You know, tigers don't hide very well. Boy, lumps of cat shit. A good lump of cat shit. I'm not actually gonna use this on fucking ITV, right? Probably are.
No, not this one. It's not. Well, if it turns out funny.
Well,
It's not so funny so far. It's just kind of
it's just
amusing to me, but probably not the masses.
Why is it amusing to you? Just because the sight.
Because you hate it so much.
Fuck, the smell of this shit is rank.
It's the smell.
It's the smell. It's repulsive, isn't it? I don't really give a fuck about what people actually were to use. You can use just about anything in my life on TV. I mean, I don't really care. I don't really have many secrets. I mean, it's not like I'm Tom Green where I go out and create fucking shit to go wrong.
That's right.
If Tom Green was here, he'd be like, "Oh, I'm eating cat shit just to prove that I'm a sick fuck."
Gritty.
Oh, big cat shit. Yeah, you thought that was a prop, didn't you? It's just like, fuck, I hate Tom Green. Tom Green and cat shit. That's your title for this whole thing. Tom Green, talking about Tom Green while he's out doing cat shit. You know, the neat thing about filtering cat shit is it's like a puzzle, you know? You pick up a file, filter it out, and there's your prize! You know? What the fuck?
That's great.
Somebody needs to stop Bill Gates. Maybe we should, like, package this up and we'll just mail lumps of cat shit to Microsoft every day. Hey, Microsoft, have a lump of cat shit. You're truly.
Sean Kennedy.
Sean Kennedy, because you suck. Every time my Rogers goes down, I'm mailing you a lump of cat shit.
Searching.
The fact that we're, like, talking about, like, you know, world events while filtering cat shit, or the fact you're filming it. Like, what does that say about you, you know? That's really
It's an important part of your life that you've got to document.
Oh, filtering out cat shit? God, I hope not. If this is one of the most important parts of my life, I'm going to go suck on a 12 gauge right after this. What a horrible fucking animal cats are, eh? I don't like cats.
No?
No.
Dog man.
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
Actually, what I want to do is I want to get a mini Dachshund.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Sean Livingston had. And I never got more respect for a mini Dachshund in all my life. Because I was sitting there, I got his mini Dachshund, his name's Spanky.
Yeah.
And one night, he would go and I'd talk with Spanky. Spanky would sit there, because they sit in the way the mini Dachshunds sit. Their little ass and just drops in the front of their body, doesn't actually move. So he drops his ass, boom,
Yeah.
looking at you. And I'd talk away to him about all sorts of shit, and he'd flop his little head around as if he really understood what the fuck I was saying. Meanwhile, he's thinking food. Anyway, so he's talking, and then I go
to the magic words.
And then I go to bed.
Yep.
And because, see, mini Dachshunds are ratters, so they like tunnels. So what happens is I get under the covers, and he gets his nose under the covers and runs down under the covers. And I, like, roll over, and he's, like, curls up right in the crook of my knee right here. Way underneath the covers with all these quilts on. And I'm like, shit, I hope he can breathe. You know, he's, like, in the middle of this big bed with all these way heavy covers on.
Man, dogs can sleep under the covers like amazing.
But then, I farted. And it was bad. Like, it was a bad fart. It was, you know, when you have those farts, you're like, fuck, that's bad.
Oh, yeah, and you can barely stand
And
it
I
yourself.
can barely stand it. That's one of those farts. And the dog didn't move. He didn't move a muscle, man. He just laid there. And I went to sleep, and I thought he was dead. But sure shit, I woke up the next morning, and he's up and he's wagging his tail. And I never gained so much respect for an animal in all my life. It's Spanky. The mini Dachshund, he could breathe.
So basically you're saying you want a dog so loyal.
Oh, he will sit there and breathe your shit fumes.
You'll lift the blankets and he'll just be right there for you.
Oh, yeah. He's awesome. That dog will kick ass. Just amazing. Amazing.
So, Lots of booty today.
This is our Microsoft package.
Put that in your coffers.
I'll put that right there and just carry on. This fucking sucks.
Cool! Very slick. We like that kind of stuff. What's next, though? Nothing. That's it. End of the program. End of the download. Hopefully, your boss hasn't caught you doing this at work. And, well, that's about it. We're pretty much done. Now, what do? You've downloaded this. You've watched it. What's the next step? The next step is to share it. Share it with everyone. Take everything you've seen here and distribute it freely. Install Kazaa or fucking, Morpheus or whatever the hell else you got on your system. Install it. Share it, okay? Because you know why? Because it's video. Video eats bandwidth, okay? We need bandwidth badly, very badly. So if anyone out there can please give us bandwidth, please, more bandwidth. We need bandwidth to distribute these videos. We're going to be doing a lot more fun with them, and if you like that cat shit, boy, there's more where that came from. We got a bunch of stuff we're going to be filming and doing. All the crazy shit that goes on in our life, we're going to be happening, and we're going to be filming it and just doing it so that you guys get some real alternatives to the bullshit you get fed on a day-to-day basis. All right, so if you can give us bandwidth, please email here, okay, because we need that. Yeah, anything else that comes along, you can pretty much look for, I don't know, keep your eyes open for FTP sites. Later! You know what's really weird? You get a lot of people and they look around in the world today, you see everything happening in society, you see everything on the internet, you see everything in advertising and all that kind of jazz. You know what it winds up being? It winds up being confusion. Confusion and distraction. Distraction and confusion. Confusion is the tool to stop your brain, your mind, from focusing on the things that are important to you. That's the problem. That's what you need to wonder about. You gotta get yourself focused. If you don't have focus, you're bitched. Without focus of the mind, you've got nothing. Without focus of the mind, you can't focus on the things that are important to you. Why are commercials designed the way they are? It's all shortcut. Everything's in on you, right in your face. You can never determine what's important to you. You can never see what's important to you. You can only see what they want you to see. And then, after you've been deeply programmed, after you've been crammed in your little cell for a while, you're bitched. You got nothing you can go with. And then what? Then what do you have, huh? Then you're just lost. You're wandering around. No idea who the hell you are. You got no focus. You got nothing going on in the mind. The mind is important. Your own mind is important. That's what you need to remember. Okay, so how do you do that? How do you purify your mind? How do you keep yourself so your head's clean and clear and you can think? First thing you got to do is shut everything else off. You got to close down all the other things that aren't really important, don't really matter. You sit there and you got all this television and wanting and needing, your wants and needs, your needs and wants, and everything gets all fucked up and you have no idea which is important, which is not important. Stand back, unplug, turn everything off, sit in the dark for a while. Got to reboot the head, man. You got to reboot the head, man, because if you don't reboot the head, you're fucked. And then what? Then what do you do? You're sitting there, you have no idea what you want, so you have to unfocus. You have to sit there, turn everything off, and then turn it back on and think about who you are. What is it that you want? What do you want out of life? What would other people see if they sat back and watched you for a long period of time? What would be the thing that they witness out of your life? Number one thing you got to remember is how important you are. You got to remember how important your own thoughts are, your own beliefs, your own ideals. Because you know what? At the end of the day, nothing anyone else says matters. People come at me all the time saying, hey Sean, you should do this. Hey Sean, you should do that. Why do you run cult this way? Why do you want to do this? Why do you want to go to MTV? Why do you want to talk to people in modern media? Hey, you don't like it? Fuck you, okay? I've got no time for that, alright? I'm just trying to live my life and do what I want with my thing. You want to do something? You do something your own way. Do it your own way. You don't need me. You don't need television. You don't need Gandhi, Buddha, God, nothing, man. You don't need none of that. You got to unplug the mind and focus in on yourself because you are your own person. That's what's important. So what are you supposed to take out of this? What's the idea you're supposed to have inside your own head? The number one idea that you got to have inside your own head is that you don't need anybody. You don't need anyone. You always got to remember what's important and what's important for you. Don't start buying shit just because you see some images on the screen on the TV. Don't listen to Sean K because Sean K tells you stuff. Don't listen to the media because the media tells you stuff. Don't listen to Henry Rollins or Jello Biafra or Noam Chomsky or any of those guys just because they tell you stuff. Go make up your own mind. Get all your data. Make your own decision. And always remember, hey, I could be wrong. My name is Sean Kennedy, and I am the fucking man.
SKTFM.TV.
Hit you in the face with a shovel.